Hey there folks, and welcome back for another weekend shave and shaving soap spotlight. Today we're going to use Mystic Water Jeff's Lavender, and I'm going to try to show you how I lathered it last time, which worked very well because some people said it was finicky. First of all, I did bloom the soap a little bit, so I'm just going to pour that water out. The soap was cold because it's kind of cold outside, and this was sitting in a closet that's not particularly well insulated, so the soap was cold, so I like to warm it up a little bit. I'm going to use a synthetic brush, the Shave Revolution Usurper, and I wet it, but I want to squeeze as much water out of that as possible. And then what I'm going to do is just go to loading, and while I'm loading, we'll talk a little bit. Luke Seibert continues to improve. He's still not out of the water, but he's definitely making improvement, so that is a blessing. I want to thank everyone who has contributed to his fundraiser, and if you're interested in that, I'll put the link right there for you, my Facebook page. Otherwise, you can always email me and I will give you the details. It's really been a blessing, all the help that we've been able to provide. Although it's just a little thing, I believe it will go a long way in helping a family that's going through a rough situation. So I want to thank all of you again for the wonderful response. It's just been phenomenal, and I really appreciate it. Okay, so it looks like I've got a pretty good load here. So let me wet my face and let's get going. So I believe with Mystic Water, the key thing, and I've been told this as well, is watching your water product ratio and ensuring that you don't get too much water in it, because if you do, that makes it difficult. So, by the way, I didn't mention the lather here. The scent on this is a very spicy lather. It's quite robust, about an 8 to 8.5 on the scent scale, which I like a lot. And smells, if you like lavender, this is a nice spicy lavender, which I like. I'm going to add just a little bit of water, not much, and I think we're going to be just fine. Oh man, this is really a stout soap in terms of scent. So if you're looking for a really stout, spicy lavender, this may be one to check out. The performance of it is very good, and the only complaint really people have made on Mystic Water is lathering issues. But if you load dry, or as dry as you can, and just add a little bit of water, you can see how thick that lather is. That's way thicker than some people would like, but see, as you can see there, no problems, and it's surely not going to dissipate. So load dry, load heavy. That's my advice, and that's advice that was passed down to me from others. Paul Bombino, Brian Sharp, Celestino, I think. Oh, today we're using Delta Echo Red Tip, which is a nice razor. And I know some people get all upset when you have a vintage razor replated or coated in something else, but again, I'm not a collector of vintage razors. I intend to use them, so I'm not looking to collect them for value or anything like that. And as far as I'm concerned, this will prolong the life of this razor. And by the way, I didn't send one to have it coated. I actually bought it from them. So if you like the looks of these and you're interested, Delta Echo is the place to go. It's remarkable work, and again, unless you're just a collector, if you like it, go for it. The only ones that I won't coat are the ones that were sent to me by Don the Navy Goat, because I'm passing those down to my son as is. All right, first pass was phenomenal. The soap, great residual slickness there, no problems with the lather, excellent. Stand by, we'll come back for pass 2. Sorry about that. Got a little mirror that I look up at there. So again, first pass, quite good, no problems at all. I usually go a little bit less thick on subsequent passes. But Mystic Water, you know, it's definitely back on my list because I think it's a great performer, so long as you know, like I said, get that off there. Low dry, and be careful with your water. And this one, man, Lavender. If you're a Lavender fan, check out Jeff's Lavender from Mystic Water. Very nice. Again, this is fairly thick, probably even thicker than I need it to be, but that's okay. We can work with it, no problem. All right, pass 2. We go across the grain on pass 2 on my cheeks and upper face, and then go across it on my neck as well. I don't go against the grain on my neck because I know better. Sometimes you just have to realize that doing a particular thing is not good. Doesn't agree with your skin or whatever, and when that's the case, don't do it. You don't have to do everything, you know, in the textbook fashion. If you do something that's a little unconventional and it works, then go for it. The only proper way to shave is the way that you shave that works well for you, that provides for a clean, comfortable, smooth shave without irritation or nicks or cuts. That's the right way to shave. And so do whatever gets you to that end, even if it's a little unconventional. Second pass, again, outstanding. No problems at all with the Mystic Water lather, just going great. Stand by for pass 3. All right, so we'll lather up for pass 3. See how that goes. The soap has been performing very well. So I got to tell you, no problems for me on the lathering front. It must have been an error on my part. Previously, I assume I was using too much water. So my apologies to Mystic Water for not using and sort of keeping them out of my den, because this is a really nice soap. Good performance. Slick, cushion, glide, all more than up to snuff. Very good stuff. And good scent strength on this, like I mentioned before. If you're a Lavender fan, you may want to check it out. Very nice. No problems at all. Once again, plenty thick enough. We're not having any dissipation issues or really any issues at all. So I'm very pleased with it. And let's do our third and final pass. The red tip, by the way, is said to be the most aggressive of the super speed razors. I don't know if it is or isn't, but it's said to be. It does provide for a very good shave. It is my favorite of the super speed razors. Seems to be a little heavier. I don't know if that's in my head or not, but it seems to be, which I like. Overall, it's just an excellent razor. And if you're looking for a non-adjustable vintage razor, it's a good place to start, I think. It's a very good razor. And it's working very well to me today in conjunction with this Mystic Water. Yeah, it's good stuff. And there we have it. 3 really comfortable, smooth passes. No bubbles, no troubles with the Mystic Water. So big thumbs up on that. Let me rinse the face. We'll come back and do the post. Stand by. All right, so we'll go to our magic made by Witch's Thayers here, cucumber. I want to thank Tim Berger, who sent me a package yesterday, and it had another jar of this in it, because, you know, as you can see, I'm almost through another. I've gone through a number of these. Really enjoy it. It's a good face toner, astringent. It's wonderful. overall. Okay. And while I put this up, excuse me, let's have a look at this Mystic Water Lavender, or Lavender Lather. That is very creamy, guys. Very slick, nice. Let me rinse my hands real quick, but no problems at all on the lather front. No dissipation, no problems lathering it. All right. All right, so the verdict on Mystic Waters, Jeff's Lavender. If you're a fan of spicy, robust lavender, big thumbs up. Load it, load with your brush damp, not wet, not dripping wet. Squeeze the water out and load heavy, and you'll probably be okay, or at least I am. All right, we're going to use today Derby City Small Batch Shave Tonic. This is a bay rum. I know it doesn't necessarily match lavender, but it's been a while since I used it, so I'm going to. Today is the first day of spring, and it is not spring-like outside. It's supposed to snow. It's yucky, and I'm not digging that, to be honest with you. I like spring to be spring, but it had sprung earlier, but now it sort of went backwards. So, all right, very nice stuff. This Derby City Chop Shop Bay Rum. I really like it a lot. It's a once in a while scent for me, bay rum, but this is a fine aftershave. Okay, so I want to remind you again, if you want to contribute to the Cybert fundraiser, you can go to my Facebook page and check that out. It'll be down in the comments. And also, I want to remind you to keep them up and keep them open.